Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa with Mel Inspirations, and today we're going to be doing a trash to treasure. I found these from the Goodwill. These were $2.99. I'm pretty excited about those because they do look really cool, and they are from Southern Home or Southern Living at Home. I'm sorry, and from what I remember, I think they are a pretty good brand. And they're not the most cheapest. I also did find this really cool mirror, and I thought it had a lot of potential, and it was at $5.99, so not too bad for that as well. So pretty excited, and I hope you guys like the end results. Alright, so first things first with this mirror is to tape off the mirror so that way we can go ahead and paint the frame around it. Alright, and then in this step, we're going to go ahead and give it 2 coats of the white in the Waverly chalk paint. And then once that's done, we're going to go ahead and get a little bit of distressing done on this piece. Alright, so with these little pendants, I'm going to do the same thing and paint the base color all white, and then again we're going to add some distressing on it a little bit later on. Okay, so the 2 coats are done and dry, and it's already looking so much more better than what it used to. So I'm going to take a little bit of this truffle and start distressing. I'm not going to go too hard on this just because I want to keep it a little bit more simple, and I really just want the shape and the mirrors to shine through. I didn't want to make it too busy. So with this real kind of bristly brush, I'm going to go ahead and slightly get some paint on the tips of there. Kind of dab it off a little bit, and then just slowly add the distressing on there. Don't go too heavy-handed at first, just so you don't put too much at once. You can always layer more if you need to, so just very lightly and softly add the distressing. You can always add more layer, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And you can already see that the parts where it kind of sticks out more than others are really catching that color. You also want to make sure that the brush is dry at all times. Don't dip the brush in the water. What that's going to do is going to make the paint a little bit more runny, and that is going to cause it to be more streaky. So if you want more of that distressed kind of dry brush, don't put the paint in the water until you're done. That way you can wash it off. once you're done, you're going to go ahead and take off the tape. And this is probably the most satisfying part, is when you're done and you get to see the mirror and how it looks. And it's looking so good, and I love how it turned out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start distressing on this brush, or on this pendant as well. We're going to be using the same brush we used previously. So again, it's going to be a dry brush technique, and just put a little bit of paint on these very, very bristly brush. And that really helps kind of give that distressed look. And just again, go very lightly on the areas where it's textured, and that way those textured pieces will pick up on that color. When I first saw these pendants, it kind of gave me a very Grecian vibe, especially when I was gonna paint it white. And so I wanted to add a little bit of this moss green just to give it like a very old world kind of feel. I imagined this pendant to be found on the island, like on Greece, near the ocean, where, you know, it had the brown because it's dirty and the green because it was like algae growing on it, you know, because it was near the ocean. And that was just kind of the inspiration that I got from this. And in a little bit, you're gonna see that I'm gonna be adding gold. Yes, gold, because I love it. But again, with the Grecian, I felt like it kind of really went well with the color palette that I had on the pendants already. And it just turned out so pretty in the end, and I love how this looked. And here are the end results for these pendants and mirror, and I'm so excited how they came out. It's two different styles, but both with this dressing. You could really go whichever direction of style you want with this dressing, just depending on the colors you picked. And I hope you guys really liked it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. It does really help my channel, and you can always see the future projects that I do have coming up within the next couple of months. And I hope you guys liked it, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.